Alright, what is going on, guys? Alright, so my Summerslam predictions for this Sunday. Um, and, the card, the SummerSlam card isn't really fantastic, I would say, in my opinion. Excuse me, the NXT TakeOver card is way better, by far. But, um, I'm just not. The card doesn't excite me, you know what I mean? And I hope SummerSlam is a great show. I have faith in the show, but the card just doesn't. It doesn't excite me. You know what I mean? Like there's the SmackDown matches are better than the Raw matches. If you ask me, the SmackDown side of the card, and we all know the main event. You know, we know what the main event's gonna be, and it's just I don't want to shit on WWE because I don't want to. I don't want to be negative against the product and stuff like that. But I mean, I feel like they could have did a lot better building this card. They keep giving us matches that I feel like most of us fans don't care about or don't want to see, or they keep giving us matches that we've already seen before, like you know the main event, for example. Speaking of the main, let's go ahead and get to the main event. I want to make that my first prediction: Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. Um, this is the third time that they're gonna have a one-on-one match this year. Obviously, they fought at WrestleMania this year in the main event. They fought at the Greatest Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. Um, there are three, in my opinion, there are three ways that WWE could legit save this match because obviously the fans are gonna shit on this match in Brooklyn. They're gonna shit all over this match just like they did at WrestleMania. Um, nobody's gonna give this match a chance to be a great match. Nobody's gonna give this match a chance to actually for them to actually do something, you know. And the best one-on-one match they had was at WrestleMania 31. That was in 2015. You know, they haven't had a great one-on-one match since. The steel cage match was decent, but the match at WrestleMania was terrible. God, Roman Reigns kicking out of 5 was insane. He cannot do that. He can't do it this Sunday again. It's ridiculous. There are three ways that I think they can book this match that would be great. One of them is to have Roman Reigns win and Paul Heyman turn on Brock Lesnar and have Paul Heyman join Roman Reigns, turn Roman Reigns heel. That would be absolutely phenomenal right there. Paul Heyman with Roman Reigns, I would actually be 100%, 110% down with that. That would be absolutely fantastic. Another way is you could have Brock Lesnar win and then have Braun Strowman come out and cash in Money in the Bank and just have Braun Strowman win the Money in the Bank. That would be fantastic. To me, the main event should have been Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman anyway. You don't have to have Braun Strowman have a Money in the Bank sneak up cash in like everybody else. Braun Strowman is probably the strongest guy on the main roster. He's probably the biggest guy on the main roster. He's super over right now and crazy over right now. Everybody loves Braun Strowman. He's legit a badass monster. You could have just had Braun Strowman come out after Extreme Rules and announce that he was going to cash in his Money in the Bank at SummerSlam and face Brock Lesnar. They could have just did that and just had Brock drop the title to Braun Strowman, and then they could have started Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman feud right after that. They wanted to do something. They wanted to put Roman in the main event again. They could have just did that. But that would be one way to have Braun cash in after the match. I do not want to see Roman Reigns win and then Braun Strowman come out and cash in after. I don't want to see that. I hate when they do that because that will legitimately put the Universal Championship on Roman Reigns' record, even though he would only hold it for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then he just lose it. They did the same thing when he won the WWE Championship the first time in 2015. They had Sheamus come in and take the Money in the Bank right after that. If y'all remember that, I don't want to see that, man. I don't want to see that because that's stupid. It's stupid. It's pointless of saying that because then they'll say that he's a former Universal Champion and he only had it for like 3 minutes. It's stupid. So I don't want to see that happen. The third way would be to have Brock Lesnar win and then Braun Strowman come out the next night on Raw and cash in the Money in the Bank and take the Universal Championship. Either way, this is going to be the end of Brock Lesnar's Universal title run. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty confident this time. Obviously, we were all for sure thought he was going to win at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns was going to win at WrestleMania. But the thing with these matches is that you know that WWE, they want to protect Brock Lesnar, but they also want to put the title on Roman Reigns because you know Roman Reigns is their man. But Brock Lesnar is a big star that they want to protect. So with these two having a match, it's really you kind of never really know what's gonna happen. You kind of just like I said, everybody thought Roman Reigns was gonna win at WrestleMania. You know what I mean? And then he lost. So this time Roman Reigns has to win. You just put the belt on him already. Like we know that WWE wants him to be the champion. Just put the belt on him already. Okay, I think at this point, I think fans would much rather see Roman Reigns as the champion than Brock Lesnar at this point. Nobody wants to see Brock Lesnar as the champion because he's never there anymore. He's only does part-time stuff, and he's been the Universal Champion for a year and a half, and we barely even saw the title. So this time you got to give to Roman Reigns. Like I said, those are my three. Those are my three speculations of how they can make that happen. I'm gonna say that my prediction is that I'm gonna say Roman Reigns beats Brock Lesnar. He takes the title. I'm not sure if Braun Strowman's gonna cash in or not. I don't know, but I'm saying Roman Reigns takes the title from Brock. They might hold off on the Money in the Bank cash in. They might hold off on it, but we'll find out and see. But that's my prediction. I'm going with Roman Reigns in that one. So next match we can get into. Let's get into another Raw match. Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin, which another match I don't care about. We've seen this match. How many times have they fought in the last month? 3 times? They've had like 3 matches on Raw. They fought. I'm pretty sure they fought at Extreme Rules. I think they fought at Extreme Rules too. Nobody wants to see this match. Stop. Can we do something else with Finn Balor? Can we have like a Finn Balor and Drew McIntyre feud or something? Can we have Finn Balor and Dolph Ziggler feud? I don't know. Finn Balor and somebody else. Like, stop feeding Finn Balor to Corbin, to Constable Corbin. But for this match, I'm picking Finn Balor to win. I don't see Baron Corbin winning. There's no point for Baron Corbin to win anyway. So I'm gonna pick Finn Balor. And then we have the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match, the New Day versus the Bludgeon Brothers. This is a match I'm actually looking forward to. You know what? I'm gonna pick New Day. I'm gonna pick New Day to win this match. Bludgeon Brothers have had the championship since WrestleMania. Their title run hasn't been great, really, and I think WWE kind of realizes their title run hasn't been great, so I think they're gonna put the title back on the New Day because the New Day, they're an exciting tag team. I think they're gonna put the titles back on New Day and then have the New Day feud with the Bar. Because you can't really have the Bar and Bludgeon Brothers feud. They're both heel teams, so I think they're gonna put the titles on the New Day, and kind of how like it was last year with the Usos and New Day. They're kind of gonna have the Usos, and it's gonna be the Bar and the New Day this time have a feud. So I think they're gonna do something with that, or maybe the New Day and Sanity. No, Sanity's on SmackDown now too, so and that's a 3-person tag team. So they could do the New Day versus Sanity feud. That could also be another. That could be another option right there, but I'm gonna pick New Day to win this match, just because the Bludgeon Brothers title run hasn't been great. And even though they're a great tag team, I love Harper, Roman's great too, but their title run just hasn't excited people, I don't think. So I'm gonna pick New Day for that win. And then we have, let's go to the SmackDown Women's Championship match, triple threat: Carmella, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch. I don't think this is a match. I don't think I'm rooting for somebody harder than Becky Lynch. I'm rooting hard for Becky Lynch to win this, man. She hasn't been the champion in 2 years. She hasn't been used properly on the SmackDown roster in a long time. Becky Lynch is so underrated, so unappreciated, if you ask me. I hope that Becky Lynch wins, but I can see Charlotte winning, and then have them turning Charlotte heel and setting up a feud between Charlotte and Becky for the all women's pay-per-view in October. Because then you're gonna need a big main event or a big match for that pay-per-view. So I can see that happening. Or I could see Becky winning and then Charlotte turning heel on Becky, kind of like the jealous friend, like Becky won and Charlotte was jealous and mad that Becky won or something like that, and they could do that. But either way, Carmella's losing the title. There's no effing way Carmella beats Becky Lynch or Charlotte. It's crazy that she's even had the title this long, and I was actually happy when she first won the title, but her title run has been boring. It hasn't excited me. And it's time for her to drop the title. Like I said, Carmella is absolutely and I think Carmella's great. You know what I mean? I don't think she's bad at all. But her as the SmackDown Women's Champion, she hasn't delivered for me. And I would much rather see Becky, even or Charlotte with the title. But I really want to see Becky win this match. I'm pulling for Becky Lynch in this, so I'm picking Becky Lynch to win. Then let's go to the Raw Women's Championship match: Ronda Rousey versus Alexa Bliss. A lot of people say that this match should be a squash match between Ronda and Becky. A lot of people say that Ronda Rousey should just squash Alexa Bliss because Alexa Bliss can't hang with Ronda. I hope, yeah, you know what? I really do hope Becky wins, man. Going into this all women pay per view, you just can't have Carmella as the champion. You just can't. Come on, man. You're having a first ever all women's pay per view. This has to be. You have to make this as epic as possible. This is all women. You know what I mean? This is all women, and this like they just can't have Carmella as the champion. You know what I mean? She's not a popular. She wouldn't be a popular champion as Charlotte or Becky would. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm hoping Becky wins. Becky should have won Money in the Bank. If you ask me, if you go back to Money in the Bank, she should have won the Money in the Bank briefcase. I was pulling for her hard in that, man. And when Alexa Bliss won, I was so angry when Alexa won. But Alexa Bliss is the champion right now. She's fighting Ronda Rousey. I'm picking Ronda Rousey to win. Only if, well, you know what? Let me take that back. I can see Alexa Bliss winning because I could either see Nia Jax coming back, and maybe Nia Jax comes out and does what Alexa did at Money in the Bank. She comes out and just destroys both of them like a double DQ. I could see that happening. I would say Natalya turns heel, but her dad just passed away Monday. The great Jim Neidhart, man, rest in peace to the legend. He just passed away on Monday, so I don't think she's gonna be back. Maybe for a little bit. So you know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say the match ends in double disqualification. Nia Jax comes out and both get disqualified because I don't know if they're gonna put the championship on Ronda this early. She's only been in the company since WrestleMania. She hasn't even been there for a full year yet. So I mean, I'm not saying she's not ready because she's actually really good in the ring, but I don't know, man. That one just that's a toss up for me because my other thing is that you can't have. There's no way Alexa Bliss beats Ronda Rousey clean. That's not gonna happen. But do you put the title on Ronda already? Because she's only been in the company for a couple months. So it's like, is she really ready to hold that title yet? Is she really ready for that? You know, I don't know. I'm not saying she's not ready for the spotlight because she's a big star. You know what I'm saying? She was UFC champion for a long time. So first ever UFC bantamweight champion. So I don't know. But I'm gonna stick with that for now. I'm gonna say double DQ. Nia Jax comes out, interferes, just both get disqualified. Because I thought this match was gonna be a triple threat at first. But I'm gonna say that Nia Jax comes out double DQ, causes both the championship. I'm gonna say that for now. Let's go to the Intercontinental Championship match, man. My boy, the Architect Seth Rollins versus the Show-Off Dolph Ziggler. First, we gotta say we all saw Monday Night Raw. The lunatic French Dean Ambrose made his return. I thought that they were gonna wait till SummerSlam to have Dean come back, but now that he's back, he looks great. He looks fantastic. I hope, I would love to see a Dean Ambrose heel turn, man. I would love for him to turn heel on Seth Rollins Sunday. That would be fantastic. That way, then we have another Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose feud, but only this time Seth Rollins has the babyface, Dean Ambrose has the heel, and Dean Ambrose looks like a legit heel. He looks like a heel now. He got his hair, he's jacked, and he got bigger. He looks like a legit heel. This would be a perfect time to turn Dean Ambrose heel. So I'm going to say that Dean Ambrose turns on Seth Rollins Sunday, Dolph Ziggler retains the title, and then that sets up a Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins feud from there. But this match is going to be a great match. It's going to be one of the highlights of the show. One of the show stealers right here. Let's go to the U.S. title match. Jeff Hardy versus Shinsuke Nakamura. No Randy Orton involved. Randy Orton, obviously, he's been attacking Jeff Hardy for weeks. He's been trying to erase the so-called charismatic enigma. Heel Randy Orton, by the way, is fantastic. I love heel Randy Orton. This is like Viper, Apex Predator Randy Orton all over again. This is like 2009 Randy Orton, when Randy Orton was at his best. 2009 Randy Orton was the best, period. And he's kind of getting back to that stride again. So, this right here, I'm picking Shinsuke to win, because Randy obviously going to come out and get involved. And he's probably going to just, I think, I mean, that's a good prediction too, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, I would love to see Dean Ambrose turn heel, you know what I mean? I would love to see that. You know, and they might wait to turn Dean heel because they might do a couple tag team matches with Drew McIntyre, Dolph Ziggler, and Seth and Dean. So they might do a couple tag matches with those two. But I could see them kind of waiting and holding it off for a little bit. But I'm still gonna stick with that. I would love to see him turn heel, man, because it would be such a shock. You know what I mean? I don't think people wouldn't expect it. So that'd be such a shock, and I would love to see that. So I'm gonna stick with that. But I'm picking Shinsuke to retain because obviously Randy Orton's gonna come out and get involved. Randy will come out and probably destroy Jeff Hardy. He might even destroy Shinsuke. Who knows? But yeah, man, this heel Randy Orton is fantastic, man. I love this heel Randy Orton. I love everything about him. He's just great. The heel Randy Orton he's just the best, man. He's babyface Randy Orton is just not. It's not the same. Heel Randy Orton is 10 times better, and this is when you can tell when he feels more comfortable. He feels more happy being a heel. So, I would love to see this. I would love to see this. Um, I would love to see Randy Orton, come out and destroy both of them. But he probably just come out and destroy Jeff Hardy. But Shinsuke could hold it to the next pay-per-view. I can see that happening. I think I don't know if they're gonna have Randy take it from him. I don't know. I don't know who would take it from Shinsuke, to be honest. I don't know who's another babyface they could put it on. Maybe Daniel Bryan, but Daniel Bryan's doing stuff right now with Miz. So I would love to see that. I would love to see Daniel Bryan Shinsuke feud. That would be awesome. But I'm gonna say Shinsuke retains. But Randy Orton comes out and interferes somehow. I don't know, maybe disqualification, who knows. Maybe he just distracts and Shinsuke gets the 1, 2, 3 and then to come out and just destroys Jeff Hardy. Who knows, but I'm gonna stick with that. So then let's get into Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. This probably will be the show stealer. This match will probably be the best match of the night. Either that or the WWE title match. But this one, you know what? I'm gonna pick The Miz to win this match. I'm picking Miz to win this match. I love both the guys. There was a point when I hated The Miz too. I couldn't stand The Miz at one point. If you fast forward back 8 years ago when he won Money in the Bank and then he won the WWE Championship, I was so pissed. I was like, why is this man the champion? And then he main event at WrestleMania and beat John Cena. I never understood that back then. But obviously Vince McMahon saw the potential and the star power that this man has. The Miz is great on promos. He's great in the ring. He's very entertaining. He's absolutely fantastic. I have nothing but respect for Miz now. I never thought I would say that, but Miz is absolutely one of the best. And Daniel Bryan's obviously one of the best as well. But I'm going to pick Miz to win this match. Maybe clean, maybe he cheats, who knows. But I'm going to pick Miz to win this because obviously their feud will continue after. I'm pretty sure that they might even have a Hell in a Cell match at Hell in a Cell. I'm pretty sure their feud will continue. Honestly, if they build this up the right way, if they use it the right way, they can use this feud all the way to WrestleMania. They used to do feuds like that all the time. They don't do that anymore. They don't have feuds that long anymore. But if they build this up and do this the right way, they could have this feud built up all the way to WrestleMania. They did the same. They had feuds. They used to have feuds that lasted so long. You know what I mean? They were so good. They were just so impactful. They don't really do that stuff anymore. I wish they would kind of come back to that. They would have feuds and maybe kind of go away from it. Daniel would be a good pick to win, but I'm going to pick Miz to win only because this feud will last longer. This is not going to be a one-time match. If this was a one-time match, then Daniel Bryan would win because he's the babyface. But I'm going to pick Miz to win this one at SummerSlam. And their feud to continue into the future. But this match, this could honestly be the best match of the night. It's going to be hard for somebody to top this. The only other match I could see topping this match would be the next match I'm going to get into, and that's the WWE Championship match. AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. This one, man, I'm torn between who I think's gonna win because I can see both guys legitimately winning, and I want both guys to be the WWE champion. I love AJ Styles as the champion, but I also love Samoa. I would love to see Samoa Joe as the champion as well. But if I had to pick one, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna say Samoa Joe. I think Samoa Joe gets the title. AJ's been the champion for almost 300 days. He just passed up JBL's record as the longest reigning SmackDown champion in history. This will obviously be more than a one feud. But I think this is gonna be, like I said, this is gonna be more than a one-time match. And maybe AJ wins and then they go on to Hell in a Cell and then Joe takes it inside Hell in a Cell. But I could honestly, you know what? All right, I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna say AJ Styles wins, and then Samoa Joe takes that the next pay per view. I'm gonna say AJ Styles wins, beats Joe at this pay per view, and then they're gonna build it up, you know, again for the near future, you know, for other um for another time. But I think, let me make sure I got all the matches. What matches did I did this? I did the. I think I don't know if they're gonna do Bobby Lashley versus Elias. I thought they were gonna announce that for the card, but they haven't said anything with that, so I don't know if they're doing that or not. Um, I'm assuming. I guess they're not doing Bobby Lashley versus Elias. I thought they might do something with Sasha Banks, Bayley, and the Riot Squad. They're not doing anything with that. Then they got matches in the pre-show. I'm not gonna cover the pre-show because I'm not gonna watch the pre-show. I don't care really too much for the pre-show. I'm just not. I don't really watch the pre-show. Um, but I think. Let me make sure I got all the matches on here. I think I got pretty. Oh, there's one match. This is the one match I didn't cover. This is the one match I didn't cover. Um, Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens for the Money in the Bank briefcase. Um, Braun Strowman wins. Yeah, I don't see Kevin Owens winning. I would honestly. This match is probably the one match that I don't want somebody to win. And I didn't like. I love Kevin Owens, but I don't want to see him as the Money in the. I don't also want to see him with the briefcase. I don't want to see him as the Money in the Bank. Braun Strowman should win, and then if he cashes in later on the night, who knows? We'll have to see. But I'm picking Braun Strowman to win. So let me cover my reviews. I'm picking Roman Reigns to beat Brock Lesnar. Maybe he turns heel and joins Paul Heyman. I hope. Maybe. AJ Styles beats Samoa Joe. Ronda. Oh. A double DQ for the Ronda Rousey and Alexa Bliss. I'm saying Nia Jax comes out and interferes, and they get the double disqualification. Becky Lynch beats Carmella and Charlotte, I hope. Dolph Ziggler retains against Seth Rollins. Dean Ambrose turns heel. The Miz beats Daniel Bryan. Shinsuke beats Jeff Hardy with Randy Orton interference. Braun Strowman beats Kevin Owens. The New Day beat the Bludgeon Brothers. And Finn Balor beats Baron Corbin. Those are my SummerSlam predictions. Hopefully I get most of them right. Yes, Dakota, I saw your previous comment, man. I saw it. I've been reading all your comments, so if I stop for a little bit, then that means I'm reading little comments on the bottom. But those are my SummerSlam predictions. Like I said, SummerSlam, I hope it's a great show, but I doubt it's not going to top Takeover. Takeover is going to be absolutely fantastic. I guess I'll go ahead and give my Takeover predictions. I'm picking Shannon Baszler to beat Kairi Sane. I'm picking Undisputed Era to beat Mustache Mountain. Velveteen Dream beats EC3. I'm gonna say Adam Cole beats Ricochet, and then I'm gonna say Johnny Gargano beats Tommaso Ciampa. I'm gonna say that. Ooh, actually, you know what? It's the last man standing match, so I'm gonna say Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa beats Johnny Gargano. I'm gonna go with that prediction. But those are my SummerSlam predictions, guys. If you enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, leave your comments below. Let me know your SummerSlam predictions. Leave your comments in the section below. Let me know what you guys think the SummerSlam prediction is gonna be. Let me know, Dakota. Dakota, leave your comments below and let me know what your SummerSlam. Let me know your full SummerSlam predictions in the comment below, Dakota. Let me know what you think the SummerSlam predictions. I want to see. I'm interested to see your predictions for SummerSlam. So let me know what you guys think. And I will do just so you guys know, I'm gonna be doing a live stream for SummerSlam, the entire show, not the pre-show. This is the entire show. I'm gonna do a live stream for the whole show, and I got some guests joining me as well. So I'm gonna do a SummerSlam live stream through the whole show, through the whole main show. So hope you guys tune in for that. And like I said, subscribe, leave your comments below, give it a thumbs up, enjoy my reaction, guys, and let me know your predictions for SummerSlam.